Welcome, everyone. My name's Karen, and I'm really excited to be here today because we are talking about one of my favorite subjects, which is how do we find, build, and reconnect maybe some of us to the purpose of why we do what we do. I really do love talking about this, and I think it was one of the reasons that I stayed practicing as an attorney for so long, even though there were roadblocks and challenges. And as if you practiced for any amount of time, it's stressful. But in my time, I also saw people who were strongly connected to purpose. And despite the roadblocks, despite the challenges, they were able to come to work, do the work, and maintain a sense of sustainability in the way that they were moving about their days. I also saw people lose their way, and it can be a really slow creep. And some of us don't recognize it's happening because the stress of the profession becomes overwhelming and we're just constantly dealing with things that are happening moment to moment. So there's little to no space to start to check in and see what's working for us, what's not working for us, what's bothering us, what we feel good about in our practice. And all of these things can help improve our well being. But if we're not doing them on a regular basis, then maybe it becomes much easier for us to lose our way. So today we're going to be talking a lot about purpose, and purpose is really important. And I wanted to do this presentation today of all days because it's a start of a new year and a lot of us have been, if we're lucky, had some time to sit and reflect over the past couple of weeks of our intentions as we come into the new year, reflections on what went right in 2025 and maybe things that we would like to do differently this year. And so purpose is really a big part of why we do the work that we do. And it's the reason sometimes lawyers find themselves disconnected in the practice. It can have a negative or it can have a really positive impact on mental health. But the good news is, and the research suggests and shows a lot of this, we can begin to rewire our brain to find new ways to engage with what we do every day. We can find new ways to build that strong connection or refine that connection